This Dirty Dog 4x4 pet divider is for those of you that have a 2007 and up JK and are looking for a way to keep your pets in the back seat of your Jeep so they're not bothering you and distracting you while you're trying to drive. This is a net that's going to attach very easily into your Jeep. Definitely 1 out of 3 wrench installation, maybe about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more the first time. Once you have it figured out, definitely quicker the second time around, and we will talk a little bit more about that in just a second. So there are going to be a couple different versions of this netting out there, a couple of different pet divider cargo nets out there. Some of them are going to have more or less coverage, some will attach in slightly different ways, and some are going to be different qualities. Dirty Dog 4x4 is known for making a very high quality net. This is very, very strong. It has these rivets at every intersection, making it even stronger. The plastic buckles are beefy, they're going to hold up, they're not going to break, they're going to hold the straps nice and tight. And I think that the way that this attaches to your Jeep is very smart, it's very well thought out, and it's definitely going to keep your pets in the back of your Jeep. All that being said, this is going to be a little bit more expensive than some of those other pet dividers out there. If you're looking to save a little bit of money, you can go with one of the less expensive ones. If you want a better option, in my opinion, in build quality and in functionality due to the design, and you have a little bit of a higher budget, I would recommend going this way. This netting is made of a polypropylene material. It is stitched at every intersection and riveted, as I mentioned, to give it the maximum amount of strength. These buckles that it comes with are very, very strong. They're going to bite, they're going to hold the straps very well, they're not going to break on you, they're not going to stretch out. And again, the way this is designed, the way it attaches underneath the rear seats and onto the sport cage leaves really no gaps. So even if you have a very persistent pup, they're not going to be able to stick their head in between any of the gaps and get up to you. This is definitely going to keep them contained in the rear of the vehicle. This pet divider is going to come in at $155, which is more expensive than those bargain basement versions that you can find. But because of the build quality, because of the way this attaches to your Jeep and the ease of installation, and because there are no gaps for your dog to slip through, I think this is worth the extra money as long as you have the higher budget. And now a member of our install team will show you how to install this in your Jeep.
Okay, in order to get this net positioned properly on the Jeep, we want the Dirty Dog logo to face out. And when I say out, I mean towards the back of the Jeep. There's also 2 long straps at the top of the net. These straps are going to wrap over the roll cage and connect into the latches right here on the net. That's the first thing we're gonna do, is get this centered up, and we're gonna wrap our straps around the front roll cage here. Once we've got those centered up, there are 2 more straps that come out of the side here. All right, next we're gonna take the 2 outer straps, bring them out to the side, go around the roll bar and into the buckle right here. All right, we can do the same thing for the other side now. We're gonna come around top of the roll cage here. Next thing we're gonna do is take the 2 bottom straps on the bottom of our net here and wrap them around these seat brackets. First, we wanna go around the inside right side bracket, then on the outside of this bracket, back up and into the buckle here. All right, I'm gonna go around the inside bracket first. And we're gonna come back up through here. And we'll tighten this up. All right, we can do the same thing for the other side now. We're gonna grab our lower strap. Start off by going around the inside seat bracket, going through and around, and back up to the buckle. Weave this through the buckle, just like a helmet strap, and we'll tighten it up. That's going to wrap up our review and install of the Dirty Dog Pet Divider. Be sure to check out more at ExtremeTerrain.com.